I want to welcome you back to Black Site Underground News that you can use. I hope you subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button. We're going to talk about Rahm Emanuel not seeking re-election in the city of Chicago. This is a huge development in politics. Rahm Emanuel was king of Chicago, but I'm going to tell you why he's not seeking re-election. If you know the credit bond rating of Chicago, it's junk bonds. If you see the public school system, it's junk bonds. This ship has hit the iceberg and is going down, and he is getting on that survivor's wrath. Chicago is a dumpster fire. When you see the crime out of control in Chicago, they have no way to get it under control. They have tried everything. He has fought and fought extremely hard against change in the city of Chicago, and he probably got posters who took polls and said, Rahm, you're not going to win this re-election. It's too many people out there with too much anger against you and your administration. But Rahm Emanuel has failed in so many ways. He closed down all the public schools in African American neighborhoods. He basically concentrated on a few neighborhoods in Chicago. He concentrated on downtown and basically neglected the African American communities. And the firestorm in Chicago has become too much against Rahm Emanuel. The national media is starting to come down on the city of Chicago and Rahm Emanuel. But the key is the African American community. They are finally waking up to see the corrupt nature of this Democrat Party, this corrupt nature of Rahm Emanuel, and how they have been treated over the last 40 or 50 years. They see voting for this Democrat constantly hasn't made their lives better. So it's time for Rahm Emanuel to go. He's not going because, well, he's going because he's not going to win. Rahm Emanuel didn't want to give up this power in Chicago. This is what he dreamed of all his life. But the power was going to be taken away from him by the voters of Chicago. This is all he concentrated was on gentrification of certain areas. He could care less about how many African American kids died in that city. And there was no fundamental plan to get this under control during the years that he was mayor. We could go back to the Laquan McDonald incident, which he covered up before the last election. He has to go, and maybe they'll get somebody in there who could solve these problems. But I'm telling you, these problems are so deep. When you get into the books of this city of Chicago and you see how much red they are in both the public schools and the city government, you will say, yeah, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They might get a black mayor. And while he's the mayor, you will see the city of Chicago collapse. And they'll be pointing the fingers at him. If I was black, I wouldn't take the job. I wouldn't take the job. The reason why I wouldn't take the job, because I know the city is going down. I know it's going down. And they're going to spring it on that black, and they're going to put it all on his back and say it's your fault. That's how it was done. No, I let it stay in the white folks' hands. And so when the shit go down, you blame them. But damn it, you ain't going to put it on me. And that's going to be the setup job for the people who's really in power in Chicago, is to put it on somebody's black. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site Underground News you can use. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.